the airport that is slowly sinking. In 1994, Japan opened one of the most ambitious engineering projects in human history, an international airport built entirely in the middle of the ocean. It was designed to survive earthquakes, typhoons, massive storms. But almost immediately after opening, engineers realized something terrifying. The airport was sinking. Today, Kansai International Airport still serves millions of passengers every year, while engineers fight a constant battle to stop the artificial island beneath it from disappearing into the sea. This is the story of the airport that should never have worked. By the 1960s, Osaka's main airport had become a huge problem. The airport sat beside crowded residential neighborhoods, and as Japan's economy rapidly grew, air traffic exploded. Jets thundered overhead day and night. Residents protested constantly. Noise complaints became unbearable. But expanding the airport on land wasn't possible. Japan is an extremely mountainous country, and flat land is limited and expensive. So engineers proposed something radical. What if they built a completely new airport offshore? The chosen location sat several kilometers into Osaka Bay, far enough away that aircraft noise wouldn't disturb the city, close enough to connect with bridges and railways. But there was one major issue. There was no land there. They would have to create it from scratch. Construction began in 1987. The first challenge was the seabed itself. The bottom of Osaka Bay was made of soft clay, weak, unstable, and terrible for supporting heavy structures. To stabilize the ground, engineers drove more than 1 million sand drains deep into the ocean floor. These drains squeezed water out of the clay, making it stronger over time. Then workers began building the island. Massive seawalls were constructed using giant concrete blocks and millions of tons of rock. After that, ships dumped enormous amounts of earth and stone into the enclosed area. Entire mountains were excavated to supply material for the island. More than 180 million cubic meters of fill were poured into the sea. Slowly, a giant artificial island emerged from the water. But then engineers noticed something alarming. The island was sinking far faster than expected. The immense weight of the airport compressed the soft clay below it, causing the entire structure to slowly sink into the bay. Kansai Airport wasn't just fighting gravity. It also had to survive some of the harshest natural conditions on Earth. Japan experiences thousands of earthquakes every year, along with powerful typhoons and dangerous storm surges. Engineers designed the airport to flex during earthquakes instead of breaking apart. And only 1 year after opening, Kansai faced its first major test. In 1995, the Great Hanshin earthquake devastated nearby Kobe. Over 6,000 people died. Buildings collapsed, highways crumbled. But Kansai Airport survived with surprisingly little damage. Its offshore location actually helped reduce some of the earthquake's impact. Then came typhoons. In 2018, Typhoon Jebi flooded parts of the airport and pushed a massive tanker ship into the bridge connecting the island to the mainland. Thousands of passengers became stranded. Even today, engineers continue strengthening flood defenses as storms become more dangerous. The biggest problem at Kansai Airport is still the sinking island beneath it. Even today, the soft clay under the airport continues compressing under the enormous weight above. Engineers constantly monitor the airport's elevation. Hydraulic jacks beneath the terminal building allow sections of the structure to be slowly lifted higher as the ground settles. Seawalls have been raised multiple times. Pumping systems run continuously. Runways require constant maintenance. Kansai Airport became something unusual, an engineering project that can never truly be finished. It survives only because thousands of people constantly work to keep it above water. Despite all the challenges, Kansai International Airport changed modern engineering forever. It proved that humans could build massive infrastructure in places once thought impossible, but it also became a warning. As sea levels rise and extreme weather becomes stronger, more cities may soon face the same challenges. An airport built in the sea, still sinking, still operating, still fighting nature every single day. And perhaps that's what makes Kansai Airport one of the greatest engineering stories ever told.